my go-to lender just sent something out that I have got to share with you. And this goes out to both buyers and sellers, and I'll tell you why. Let me share my screen really quickly. And essentially, we all know that interest rates for mortgages is going up. And what he's done in this chart, and it's actually 2 pages. I'm going to start on the second page because here's where in California, and specifically our location, it gets a little bit more relevant. In each of these, what we have is an interest rate in this column, and then we have loan amount along the bottom. And so in 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, and a million. What he has highlighted here is that if at a 7% interest rate, you're going to borrow $300,000, and let's assume you have good credit, a good job, and you're going to put whatever else down, might be 20%, might be more. But here we are with a $300,000 loan. You're going to pay just under $2,000 a month in your mortgage, and that'll cover your interest and your principal. But as the rates go up, let's say in this case to 9%, so an additional 2 points, to keep your payment about the same, you're only going to be able to borrow $247,500. As a buyer, this is where, as interest rates go up, your buying power goes down. Buying power is how much you can borrow. Now, if you're a cash buyer, forget all of this. I'm talking to the folks, the vast majority of folks that need to borrow money. Each of these charts, same thing. 400,000, $2,661 mortgage payment, and that includes your interest and principal. You go over here, you're going to go down to 330,000. You're going to get to buy less house. Now, it's true that prices for homes will continue to be impacted as interest rates go up. Sellers recognize buying power is reduced, so they may bring their prices down. But here's the flip side of that. For a homeowner and the person that wants to sell, and if you want to sell and then buy, you have to keep all of this in mind. If someone is going to borrow $300,000 because they have to, that's how much they need, and they go up to a 9% interest, they're going to look at another almost $500 a month in mortgage payment, $440 or so of mortgage payment. That's significant. Likewise, $400,000 loan, they're going to go from 2661 up into 9 at 3218. That's what? That's like a $500 bump. What does this all mean? It means if you are thinking as a buyer that I'm going to wait until prices come down, you have to understand that the only way prices are going to come down is if interest rates go way up. And if you're borrowing money, you may actually be eroding your buying power. So as prices come down, let's say you're planning on spending $500,000 loan because you can afford at a 7% interest rate, 33.27 principal and interest. But by the time the price comes down, because the interest rates have gone up to 9, you're going to be borrowing almost $85,000 less. So unless that house has come down 85,000, that condo has come down 85,000, you're not getting ahead. You're not getting ahead. What you're better off doing is, in my opinion, buy what you can afford today for 2 reasons. If interest rates come down, you can refinance, but also prices will go back up. And they'll go up for 2 reasons. One, because interest rates have gone down, but also because there'll be more buyers in the marketplace. So why not take advantage of that rise in the market when the interest rates go down? And then potentially whatever your gain is something you can turn into your next home. These are the kinds of considerations that I like to take from a global standpoint. If you're thinking of buying a home, if you're thinking of selling a home, it's not just about what's happening to you, but it's important to understand what's happening in the broader market. I'll leave it off there. I want to say thank you very much to my good friend Bradley Mullen at Franklin Financial, who provided me with these charts. He is my go-to lender because he will pick up the phone when I call him, and I know that if he qualifies you for a loan, you will get that loan. Likewise, for a seller, if I have the buyer that comes to the table cross qualify with Bradley and he says they can't get a loan, that's not somebody we want to go into deal with. All right. Have a great afternoon. Don't hesitate to reach out if you want to get this information to you in your inbox.